Herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Ausgabe SI Talk und bei mir Toni die Benedetto. Und alleine, wenn ich den Namen höre, kriege ich schon Lust auf einen guten Espresso. Und gut ist ein gutes Stichwort, denn Drone Delivery hat eigentlich eine sehr gute Performance. Letzten Jahr war ein bisschen durchwachsen, aber das Jahr davor war ja unglaublich. Und er bringt uns jetzt einfach einmal die Neuigkeiten vom Unternehmen wieder, denn dort hat es operativ ziemlich viele Fortschritte gegeben. Tony, thank you to have time.
Thanks,
I say it in my German introduction, always when I hear your name, it brings a good, nice espresso in my mind. And espresso, to find a good espresso here is in Toronto is not so easy.
I'll connect you.
Yeah. But good is also an interesting thing. Then good is your performance. Last year was a mixed performance. This year before was unbelievable great. But this year you have very good developments, or the past year you brings very good developments for the company. So maybe you can fill us in a little bit what's happened in the last 12 months.
Sure.
And then the next question is for sure what's happened in the next 6 to 12 months.
Sure. So thanks for having me. Since inception, we've been an R&D company, research and development, developing the technology, working alongside with the regulator, really to develop the platform to bring it to commercialization. And we are now, for 2019, the theme is commercialization. So the testing, the trials, we've done very well at what we've done, and now we're starting with our first projects to bring the technology to the sky and out of the lab and start commercial operations. So that's really what we're all about this year. We just announced our Condor, which is our 400-pound cargo drone that we unveiled at the Toronto Stock Exchange.
Nice.
Yeah, it looks really nice. Our teams did a really good job, and it's very big.
Yeah.
So now we're starting with the first commercial contracts, which is our remote communities. There's about 1,000 of these communities. We're targeting 200.
When you plan to start with the community?
So we've started.
Already started?
Yeah, we've started. So we're assembling the technology now. We're waiting for the funding to come through for this one community. We anticipate that by the end of Q2, early Q3, and then we'll light up this community here. We also put in an expression of interest for light up another 2 more communities, which is another $12 million of funding. That we're working on that, and we're working with a couple commercial partners to bring them up. So there's a lot of commercial activity happening now. We're starting to assemble the commercial team. We brought on board Michael Zahara, the former president of Staples, and before that the president of Yahoo Canada, who's assembling this team. We're moving into a new commercial operations center, and sky's the limit now. So
and I think with I saw the picture of the Condor.
Yeah.
And now I think the people understand what this really means. Then before, everybody, when you look on drone or think on drones, you think on the small stuff, and it's but this is not a small stuff. That is a really huge drone.
Yeah.
It looks like more a helicopter than a drone. Yeah. And now it's understandable that you can move packages through this drone to these areas. So it's very interesting. Look the picture, look the video, that's really interesting.
The success we've had since our inception is what we call a crawl, walk, run approach. So you have to start somewhere to get somewhere else. So we had to start with 10 pounds. We got it to 25, then we got it to 50 pounds, and now we're at 400. So for us, this is a big game changer. It's no longer moving little parcels. Now we can move pallet loads of goods from point A to point B. And after this, there's bigger, faster drones that we're working with right now. The next rendition will carry, 3,000 pounds.
Wow.
3,000 pounds. 3,000 pounds.
That's 1,400 kilos or something.
1,500 kilos. Yeah, and can travel 1,500 to 1,600 kilometers.
Wow. So
this is the evolution. So we had to do everything we had to do to date to get to where we are right now. And cargo is really the business. It's about moving big supplies from point A to point B. We're working with cargo companies, logistics companies, retailers. There's a big gambit of customers. We're really now at a what I call it is a game changer, because our business simply evolves into a cargo freight company.
Do you need funding for all the new development what's coming up?
No, we have about $17 million in the till today. Assuming we do nothing, we have enough cash to last us essentially 2.5 years, if we do nothing at all. If we light up some of these more unique projects that we're working on and we require to accelerate certain developments, maybe we might look to raise some capital, but the way we sit right now, we're in good shape.
Wow. So that's mean, to summarize, that's a natural process what we saw in the past. So from small drones to big drones, 400 pounds are really nearly big, 200 kilos.
No, they're big.
That's
can carry 2 human beings.
Yeah, that's is a lot. And then the next development will be humble, really.
And the key to all this is that the intelligence that we built our flight system doesn't matter how big or how small the drone is. It's the software that runs it all.
For sure.
So that's our focus.
So and now it's on the way to commercialization. So now the first revenues will show up.
Correct. Yes.
And then you don't need so far extra money. Then you have enough in the pocket to speed it up.
Unless we land
a new contract or
correct, we're good.
Yeah.
And assuming
but with the new contract, you get also money in.
You got it, 100%. So that's what it is. So we're in a really good place right now, and now it's just operating, commercially operating.
Tony, thank you for the update. That sounds really good. Ja, das war jetzt ein Update und eigentlich ist das eine spezielle Sache. Da muss man jetzt wirklich überlegen, was man macht, ob jetzt nicht Ihr richtiger Zeitpunkt ist, einzusteigen. Ich würde jetzt eine Vergleich mit dem Rohstoff machen. Vorher, wie es die Entwicklung gemacht haben, ist es so, wie wenn einer ein neues Projekt findet, Discovery macht sozusagen und dann, wenn er es in Produktion bringen will, die Jahre quasi, wo er die ganze Genehmigungen kriegt und so weiter, da fällt eigentlich der Aktienkurs. Und jetzt sind sie quasi wieder dort, wo jetzt die Umsätze anfangen zu steigen, sozusagen, wo die Mine anfängt zu arbeiten und dort ist eigentlich dann normalerweise, wo der nächste Lift nach oben kommt. Und das passt sehr gut eigentlich mit dem Aktienkurs zusammen. Vor 2 Jahren war es eine Riesenperformance. Jetzt im letzten Jahr haben sie diese Entwicklung gemacht, damit sie das kommerzialisieren können, damit sie Geld oder monetarisieren können. Und jetzt sozusagen, wo die Umsätze reinkommen, könnte jetzt der Lift nach oben kommen. Und schauen Sie sich das Video an. Die letzte Drohne, den Condor, den wir jetzt haben, der hat 400 Pfund, kann der bewegen, sind ungefähr 200 Kilo oder nicht ganz 200 Kilo. Das heißt, der könnte quasi 2 Menschen könnte er damit befördern. Und die nächste Drohne soll dann 3000 Pfund haben, also so um die 1500 Kilo. Und die soll auch bis 1500 Kilometer fliegen können. Ich meine, das muss man sich einmal vorstellen. Das ist für Kanada natürlich ein Wahnsinn, weil da gibt es natürlich sehr viele Orte, die sehr weit draußen sind, wo nicht unbedingt immer ein LKW hin und her fahren muss. Da kann man einfach Drohnen in Zukunft schicken und das ist eigentlich ein ganz interessanter Punkt. Für mich war dann noch sehr wichtig, brauchen Sie Finanzierung? Ja, nein. Und ja, schaut nicht so aus, dass sie eine brauchen, außer es kommt irgendein Sonderprojekt, wo sie halt mit irgendeinem großen Kunden einen neuen Deal haben und dann könnten sie überlegen, dass sie Finanzierung brauchen, aber sie sagen, wenn wir nichts tun, brauchen wir 2,5 lang Cash, warum sollen wir jetzt irgendwas raisen? Spannende Sache, wirklich spannende Sache, muss ich mir jetzt wirklich genau anschauen, der Aktienkurs ist relativ weit unten und deswegen könnte jetzt genau der Weg nach oben sein. Das war's von Drone Delivery Service im März 2019 Toronto. Tschüss und Papa. Mille grazie.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let's go get an espresso.
That's a word.